Saturday, you know it's a night show with the Scholar DJ Academics. My favorite feature of the week. That's right, creators of the DMV, where I get to highlight the philanthropists, the tastemakers, the entrepreneurs, and the people that just make the DMV shake. My special guest, Miss Nicole Murphy, the CEO and the creative mind behind Ibarter Black, the app, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that. So first and foremost, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Absolutely. Well, I'm happy to have you here because one of the first things I saw, because I love to barter anything. So I'm just a bartering guy. So I was very enlightened to figure out and see everything that was going on. So first and foremost, how did you come up with the concept, and where did the whole light bulb come off at?
Yeah, so it actually started in the pandemic, and most Black businesses started within the pandemic. So I had a short-term property management company where we cleaned and managed Airbnb properties back in 2000. Pandemic hit, there were no reservations, people were canceling, no vacations, and I saw how Black entrepreneurs were struggling. And why aren't we coming together to help each other? So I said the best way for us to do this is to barter Black. So that's how I came up with the idea.
Okay, because barter and all, it goes way back. Because before, money was a thing in currency. You traded goods, traded services, because money isn't a real thing. We all know that.
Right.
But I mean, it just became a middleman to barter.
It is
to
absolutely
bartering.
the middleman.
It's the middleman to bartering. So let's just talk about the app in itself and how it came about, and what features and everything that goes into it.
So when we first launched, I actually started creating the Barter Black platform in 2000, like I said, but we didn't actually launch until 2022.
Okay.
So I spent time building the platform up. When we launched in 2022, spent time getting members, all of the things, but something just wasn't right. So I scrapped the whole idea actually. And in 2024, I said, you know what, I want to go back to the basics and figure out what my members are saying, what they're thinking. So we did customer discovery surveys, and I found that our platform, because it was direct exchange, you and I come together, we exchange something at the same time for the same value. You may be able to help me, but you didn't necessarily want what I had. So it created a situation where people wouldn't actually barter. So now we decided to integrate trade credits into our platform.
Oh, wow.
Called Barter Bucks. So now, similar to any freelancer platform, you list your products and services to sell in exchange for barter bucks. And then when you earn those barter bucks, you use them with anyone in the network. So it creates that ecosystem where we're actually helping each other.
So you create
out.
a whole different currency.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to bring that into simpler terms to people like me that can understand it. Yeah, she created a whole other currency. There it is. But yeah, let's just talk about the technical aspect and the tech aspect of bringing all this together and making that work.
It's a lot. It's a lot, and I call myself a non-technical founder because I do not have a tech background. So I rely heavily on my developers and that team. So I think one of the things we have to think about in entrepreneurship is getting that team that knows things that you don't necessarily
Teamwork
know.
makes the dream work.
But I created Barter Black because unfortunately we can't hire who we want to hire because we just don't have the consistent revenue to actually do so.
Okay, so once again, Nicole Murphy, my special guest, creator of the DMV right here, CEO and founder of Ibarter Black. And so I tell you this, what's one thing that somebody has never, heard of Barter Black, and I'm just getting on, what's one of the things that you are most excited for them to first realize?
I'm first excited for them to realize when they join Barter Black, they are joining a team. I think the biggest thing, and I will say this all the time in entrepreneurship, and especially in Black entrepreneurship, is that we build and we operate as solopreneurs. So when you join Barter Black, there's accountants on the platform, there's legal experts, there's marketing, branding, there's graphic design, there's virtual assistants, there's all of that, and that's your team that's willing to help you to grow your business.
Okay, and I'll say, because even how you said in 2022, I believe you said you just scrapped the whole thing and just threw it away and then had to break it down and build it all the way up.
Out.
What was one of the things that was one of those I wouldn't say like downfalls, but like one of those pits and those craters that you had to get over? What was one of the biggest obstacles? That's the word I'm looking for.
I think the biggest obstacle is that we put so much pressure on ourselves when we start something or when we're building something, and we're worried about what other people are going to say.
Okay.
You know, so it's like, okay, yes, I've been building this platform, I've been doing this for so long, and why am I going to start over? And I think it's important for entrepreneurs to say, okay, maybe I need to like step back a little bit, kind of figure it out, and then redo it. Not necessarily just, I guess, remove the idea completely or leave the idea, but make it better. Pivot. That's what they like to say in the entrepreneurship world. Pivot. So I did a great pivot that landed us here. So yeah.
So with that being said, I'll say, what was that coming over the hill moment where you like, oh, this can really get done and this is going to work?
I would say when I relaunched with the Barter Bucks, because we moved from direct exchanges to people just purchasing what they need on the platform using Barter Bucks. And that first barter, I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And then the second one, and I'm like, okay. And then my members are, you know, leaving reviews and, you know, they're referring people. And then recently, as we're, you know, promoting the app, it's like, okay, this is really needed because I'm getting so much traction on social media. I'm just like, wait a minute. Okay, see, I did the thing. I kept up with it. I didn't quit because if I would have quit earlier, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
And what's one of the most important things you would tell an entrepreneur that's investing in themselves? And as I like to say, jumping off the cliff. What's one of those things you would tell them?
I would tell them, so I offer my services on Barter Black as well. And
okay.
Recently, I had 2 this week business strategy sessions where entrepreneurs actually book with me to help them kind of strategize their business. And one of the things that I realized is that if you believe in your idea, it is. You hearing no's, you hearing I don't know, no one's supporting you, no one's, you know, posting on social media. But if you believe in it, that's all that matters. Because I received so many no's. I told you, I started this in 2020 and people have been telling me no. But right now, in this year, in last quarter, I've been getting calls from the people that told me no because they now see.
Now they trying to spin the block.
They look.
And guess what? Price went up.
It did.
Price went up.
And did.
Hey, with interest. We getting it all now. We getting it all. Once again, Nicole Murphy, my special guest, creator of the DMV. Let everybody know how they can reach you personally, how they can get the app, where they can find it, all those apps and everything.
Yes, so Barter Black is barterblack.io. On social media, we're Ibarter Black on everything. The app launches February the 5th next week. I'm so excited about that. But the actual platform is up for you to actually join and start bartering.
So you don't got to wait till the
No, you don't have to wait. Join now.
All right, cool. Thank you again, my special guest. We appreciate you making your way in this weather. And thank you so much.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's right. Creators of the DMVs, PGC, bow.